Morning Junior 2. Today we have lesson 9 which is called Forms of Water. Forms of Water. Junior 2. We have 3 forms of water, okay? The first form of water is called liquid. The first form of water, liquid. Junior 2. Do you know the water inside your bottle? Yes, the water inside your bottle is the liquid form of water. Okay, look. It's called the liquid form of water. Okay, Junior 2? So, the first form of water is called liquid. The first form of water, liquid, like this, okay? So, liquid like water. Liquid like water. But when we put the water in the freezer, water changes into ice. Ice is the solid form of water. Ice is the solid form of water. So, the second form of water is called solid. The second form of water is called solid. Solid like ice. Solid like ice. Liquid like water. Liquid like water. Solid like ice. But when we wanted to make a tea, Junior 2, we put water in the kettle. After that, water changes into vapor or steam. Like this, okay? It's called vapor or steam. Vapor, it's a gas form of water. Or steam, it's a gas form of water. Okay, Junior 2? So, the third form of water is called gas. The third form of water is called gas. Gas like vapor or steam. Gas like vapor or steam. Okay, Junior 2? Now, I will make a revision. Let's start from beginning. Today we talk about forms of water. We have 3 forms of water: liquid, solid, and gas. Liquid, solid, and gas. Liquid like water. Liquid like water. Solid like ice. Solid like ice. Gas like vapor or steam. Gas like vapor or steam. Okay, Junior 2? After that, I will talk about the changes of water. Water changes from one state to another. Okay, Junior 2? Number 1. Ice. Solid or liquid or gas? Yes, ice is solid. When the ice, Junior 2, when we put ice on the table, ice changes into water. Water, solid or liquid or gas? Liquid. When the solid changes into liquid by heating, this process is called melting. Look, what is this? Melting of ice. What's the meaning of melting? When the ice changes into water by heating, or when the solid changes into liquid by heating. Okay, Junior 2? So, number 1, solid changes into liquid by heating. This process is called melting. Called what? Melting. Solid into liquid by heating. Solid into liquid by heating. Solid into liquid by heating. Or ice into water by heating. This process is called melting. When the ice changes into water, this process is called melting. Okay, Junior 2? After that, if we have a cup of water and put it in the freezer, water changes into ice. Now, we make heating or cooling, Junior 2? Yes, cooling. So, water changes into ice by cooling. Water is solid or liquid or gas? Liquid. Ice, solid or liquid or gas? Solid. So, liquid changes into solid by cooling. Liquid like water changes into ice Ice is a solid by cooling. This process, Junior 2, is called freezing. This process is called freezing. So water changes into ice by cooling. Water changes into ice by cooling. Or liquid changes into solid by cooling. When the water changes into ice by cooling, this process is called freezing. This process is called freezing. Okay, Junior 2? When the solid changes into liquid by heating, this process is called melting. But when the liquid changes into solid by cooling, this process is called freezing. Okay, Junior 2? After that, Junior 2, water, solid or liquid or gas? Liquid. When we put water in the kettle, Junior 2, water changes into vapor. Yes, vapor, solid or liquid or gas? Gas. So, water changes into vapor by heating. Okay, Junior 2? Water changes into vapor by heating. Or liquid changes into gas by heating. Liquid into gas by heating. Water into vapor by heating. Okay, Junior 2? When the water changes into vapor by heating. Liquid into gas by heating. Okay? The last one, Junior 2. When we go to the toilet to take a shower, Junior 2, after you finished, you see droplets of water on the mirror. Yes or no? Yes. That's mean the vapor changes into water. The vapor changes into water. Vapor, solid or liquid or gas? Gas. Water, solid or liquid or gas? Liquid. So, vapor changes into water by cooling. Vapor changes into water by cooling. Or gas changes into liquid by cooling. Okay, Junior 2? Now I will make a revision. Let's start from beginning. Today we talk about forms of water. We have 3 forms of water. Liquid like water, solid like ice, gas like vapor or steam. The changes of water, solid into liquid by heating. This process is called melting. Liquid into solid by cooling. This process is called freezing. Liquid into gas by heating. Liquid into gas by heating. Gas into liquid by cooling. Gas into liquid by cooling. Okay, Junior 2? Now we solve exercise in the main booklet. Match, Junior 2. Ice. Ice. Liquid or gas or solid? Yes, solid like ice. Number 2, water. Water, solid or liquid or gas? Yes, water is liquid. Number 3, vapor. Solid or liquid or gas? Yes, vapor is gas. Okay, Junior 2. After that, choose number 1. Liquid changes into solid when the water changes into ice by heating or by cooling? Yes, by cooling. Number 2, gas changes into liquid by, or vapor changes into water by? Yes, cooling. Number 3, liquid like water changes into gas like vapor, Junior 2, by when the water changes into vapor? Yes, heating. Number 4, solid changes into liquid by, or ice changes into water by? Yes, cooling. Number 5, water changes into ice. This process called melting or freezing? when water becomes ice. Yes, freezing. Okay, after that, put right or wrong. Number 1, water changes into ice by heating. Water changes into ice by heating. Yes or no? Wrong. Water changes into ice by cooling. And this process is called freezing. Number 2, vapor changes into water by cooling. Yes, we see droplets of water in the mirror, Junior 2, when we take a shower. That means the vapor changes into water by cooling. Number 3, ice changes into water by heating. Ice changes into water by heating. Yes, right. Number 4, water changes into vapor by cooling. Water changes into vapor by cooling. Wrong. Water changes into vapor by heating. Okay, Junior 2? We have homework, weekend sheet number 9 in the worksheet booklet.